In this video, I'll be bending the tenor guitar sides. Building a tenor guitar, Part 9 at randallprice.com. Before I start bending the sides, or even before I start marking up the sides in preparation for bending them, I need to decide the orientation that I want to use for the sides, and by that I mean I could have them running this way, that way. There's about 4 different orientations that I could have, and what I've decided to do is to put them in the orientation that I have laying right here, and I've had that based on the grain pattern in the sides. Here's a profile of the side of the guitar. As you can see, this is the bottom. There's a significant taper in the bottom from the heel end up towards the neck, and in looking at the grain pattern on the wood, you can also see this kind of dividing line between the dark and the light wood and the walnut, and it tapers up this way, so I want to mirror that taper of the back in the sides. So this will be my orientation of the sides. The sides are much wider than I need them to be. At the widest, the side is less than 4 inches. I have the sides cut to 5 inches right now, so I'll go and rip those down to 4 inches wide on the table saw, which will give me some excess wood to work with once I get the sides bent. Next, I want to mark the sides at the centers of the bends that I need to make. I need to make a bend here at the upper bow, a bend here at the waist, and another bend here at the lower bow. So in order to transfer these 3 centers of these bends to my wood, I've just simply taken a piece of poster paper and I put it inside my form and just made marks where the 3 bends need to be. I've taken a square and marked those lines across there, and marked this heel, tail, top, back, upper bow, waist, and lower bow, so I can keep straight the orientation of this piece of poster board in the form, because when I get ready to bend these, I need to make the 2 sides need to be mirror images of each other, so I don't want to make 2 left-hand sides or 2 right-hand sides. So I need to mark the sides up when I bend them, so I don't end up with 2 left hands or 2 right hand sides. So next I'll transfer these marks to the sides. At this point I'll have to decide which one of these is the left hand side and which is the right hand side. I already know that this is going to be the bottom, this lighter band running up here. This is going to be the tail, this is going to be the heel or the neck end. The only thing I got to work around is in this one piece I have one little minor blemish, so I'm going to put that. I'll decide which side looks the worst. It looks like this side's the worst, so this will probably end up being this side. This one will be this side. So the orientation of the 2 sides will probably be like that. I'm going to bend these on a pipe, so when I make the line for the center of the bend, I want to make the line on the outside of the bend so I can see the line as I bend it. So in other words, if I'm going to bend the waist this way, I want the line on the waist on this side. The 2 bows are going to have to be bent from this way, so I want the lines for those on this side, so I can line those up on my bending pipe to make sure I'm bending in the right place, and also it will keep me in the right orientation. So I'll mark these up next. After triple checking the way that I have my sides marked, I have them laid out correctly, and I've marked the outside of them, which is top, back, tail, heel. And then I have the center of my bend lines. I'm going to make the bends, and I've verified that the lines are on the outside of the bend. Next, I'll set up my pipe bender. While I'm getting that set up, I'm going to take one of these sides inside, put it in submerge it in hot water for about 10 to 15 minutes to let that soak in preparation of bending. I'm ready to bend this side. I've had it soaking in hot water for about 15 minutes. So it's well saturated. And so I'm going to start bending at the waist. I'll check my pipe. My pipe is a little bit hot. So what I need to do is adjust it a little bit. There, now it's looking better, so I'm starting my bend at the waist. Pipe's too hot, it just dries the wood too fast, starts scorching the wood before it has time to really heat it well. Pipe is much hotter than what I would like it to be, but sometimes it's hard to control. So here are both sides bent and clamped into the form. I'll leave them in there to dry. For woodworking plans, tips, and techniques, visit randallprice.com.